Crystal Castillo, controller over at Voluspa, or Flame and Wax Incorporated. Been with the company, actually just hit 18 years in May. We're, I guess, considered a mid-sized to large company in our industry. It is a niche market, so I do not want to give those details out. Highly competitive. We are an S Corp. We have right now 2 additional subsidiaries under the parent corp of Flame and Wax. Manufacturing candles, room sprays, home fragrance, and we actually just launched our first, or not first, but first in a long time, perfume fragrances. So we have that just hitting market right now. So challenges, bit of background. We were with Sage, or Mass 90, Mass 100 since I started with the company in 2007, and then we transitioned over to NetSuite. It was an implementation that went way beyond what it was supposed to. It outscaped our budget probably threefold. It was challenging to say the least.
Yeah.
Once we actually started using it within the first year, we had a 3-year program, and then I think we got the last 18 months of actually using the program before we had to renew. We renewed for 1 year, and we're seriously thinking about going back to Sage. It was that bad of an experience.
Wow.
The consultant company that we were working with before was Myers Holem. They were helpful, but the second the implementation was done, they jacked up their prices almost double and basically said, sorry, like this is what it's going to be. Started asking around, talking. I think we used ACS for a little bit because it was part of our initial package. And I can't remember who, but I want to say it was one of the president's friends or YPO group acquaintances that actually recommended ScaleNorth, saying that you guys did have representatives here locally, that you guys were very well versed in NetSuite. It can basically help us out with stuff. So our reasoning for looking was, we're stuck with the program. Let's figure out how we're going to make the best out of it and actually get full money value for it and get a better understanding. A lot of people did not feel that they got adequate training on how to find things, how to do things. As we got more involved, it was, well, let's get somebody to walk us through that. I would say one of the biggest things I've absolutely loved about ScaleNorth and the people we've been working with on the team, extremely patient, very knowledgeable, never make anybody feel stupid for asking a question or ignorant for not knowing something. They just very genuinely sweet, polite, patient, point you in the right direction, or we'll just kind of create it for you and then show you what to do. Okay, so this is what you want. Let me show you and walk you through how that's going to get done in the future for anything else you want to do. So just really appreciated and enjoyed that. Honestly, biggest scare was going to be a lot like the past consultants, where they kind of lure you in with a nice bait and then switch it up on you real quick, get you tied in on some projects, and then go, oh, well, now we're going to, increase price, or it's going to go way beyond scope. I actually really liked the communication. They would be very upfront and honest. Hey, let's map this out real quick. Let's see. This is what the commitment's going to be. On a low end, it's going to be here. On a high end, it's going to be here. We'll probably land somewhere in the middle, but we'll let you know before we get to that point. If we're going to exceed your hours for the month on this project, we'll let you know beforehand so we can budget and plan accordingly, which love the communication and love how flexible they can be with that. I would say definitely the recommendation that we got from the YPO group or person, whoever it was, and then just meeting the team and just kind of being able to work, especially with Heidi so closely. We talk almost on a daily basis, email or chat in some way. We touch base weekly. And again, very flexible, where at the beginning, the entire team, we had a representative from each department on the weekly calls lasting an hour. And then she kind of asked me, do we really need everybody? I mean, it seems like some people have issues, some people don't. Maybe we can tailor it a bit more to get more impact out of the time we have. Scale it down to 30 minutes and we'll talk one-on-one. You can act as liaison for your end. I'll do the same and kind of keep the stream flowing easily without getting everybody involved to sit around and twiddle thumbs. So again, love the efficiency. Well, I know I have a lot less questions coming to me. I know that we're definitely hitting our 25 hours or less each month because I think people have learned so much from them. Everybody had their own projects. I know that we had a few changes. I think we went to a ship junction and PostScript from the shipping side that they've kind of worked hand in hand with, helping us, pointing us in the right direction. I know even the owner had some questions like, I would like to be able to run some reports, find some things without having to bug everybody on my executive team. They sat down with him weekly for 30 minutes and walked him through whatever he wanted to learn. And he's kind of backed off of those a little bit now. He's a little busy with his schedule, but feels like he has enough knowledge where he can actually work through the program without having to bug people left and right on it. Things just seem to be running smoother. So I can say that if it wasn't for ScaleNorth, we probably wouldn't be there because we weren't there before. I would say the biggest thing is response time. Again, we had issues with that in the past. This was a new program for everybody. With Sage, I had been in the program for so many years. I was the resident guru. But NetSuite, we didn't have that. We were the blind leading the blind. Nobody really knew 100% what to do, how to run something, how to fix something if there was an error. So it was nice to be able to reach out to ScaleNorth. They would respond immediately. There was no ticketing system, no, oh, we'll get back to you on this 3 days later. Still have the problem. I mean, it was almost like instantaneous support right then and there, address the issue. And then very upfront with, okay, this is something that's going to require a statement of work, or yeah, give us a few minutes. Okay, it's corrected. How's that looking? Great. Go about your day. So it was a nice having that safety net, for lack of a better term. Incredibly frustrating, especially when it comes down to stuff that you need right now. Otherwise, you know, it's a halt in production, like literally a halt in production. Or it comes to finance and it's like, okay, well, we need to actually have this now and I need it to tie in. It's not working. So yeah, it's been great having that direct support, having the contacts that are assigned to you. And if, you know, if Miggs is out, then Heidi finds somebody else to help us. And just, it's been really great just to have that commitment. Absolutely worth it. To definitely dive in. Any questions, any concerns, any challenges, any projects, ScaleNorth has been a perfect partner in that help. Absolutely. Given the number of consultants I've had to work with NetSuite, they are by far the best. The most consistent, readily available, again, top patient understanding, and just there in support. So absolutely. It's been an awesome experience. First time I've said that about anything NetSuite.